It's a dangerous place to be, boy. It's a dangerous place to be when you're a man on a mission, a man with a purpose that's doing his purpose on purpose. And not even just exclusively for men, but for anybody. When you have this unbreakable mindset that you are not going to falter, you are not going to become a victim, you have a purpose, you have a mission, you are going to do what it takes in order to succeed, in order to grow, in order to be healthy. That's unbreakable and it's dangerous, and people do not like it. The people that want to sulk, the people that want to, have that misery loves company mindset, the people that don't actually want to change their circumstance or their conditions, they're going to get mad at you. They're going to get mad at you when you are not going to accept their narrative. And if there's anything that I want you guys to learn or to take away from these videos and from the content that I put out there, it's that you are in full control of how you react to your circumstance. You may not be in control of the fact that you got POTS syndrome or you got some sort of chronic illness, or some people might do you dirty or whatever it is, but you are in full control of how you react to those situations, those circumstances. Let me give you an example. When I first got diagnosed with POTS, I legitimately thought that my life was over. I took the victim mindset immediately. I was crying. I was like, my life's never gonna be the same. Am I gonna be able to play with my son again? Am I gonna be able to, drink with my friends and all these things that used to be important to me, right? Am I gonna live a normal life? And I cried and I babied myself, and I just didn't have a strong mindset. And then one day the flip switched and I was like, this is not going to determine my life. This is not going to determine my circumstances. And as soon as I was able to shift my mindset and cut out all the BS, all the things that WebMD says, all the things that Google says, that's when things really started to change and really started to shift. Weirdly enough, the thing that I have noticed the most in the POTS community is how inherently negative it is, and how much people would rather focus on the negative, like their symptoms and making sure that other people can relate to their symptoms and the bad things that happen to them, and talking about how woe is me, like my life is so bad, and having other people relate to that they don't even try to take time to look at any of the positives, or they're not even willing to try and see another perspective or try out changing their mindset. It's insane to me. And a lot of this stuff, I work with a lot of POTS people. A lot of this stuff can be mitigated and changed if you just shift your mindset a little bit. And I'm not saying that it happens overnight. I'm not saying that it happens in a matter of a couple months, but with practice and trying different things, it can in fact happen. And I promise you, the quality of life is way better when you try to be positive, even if things aren't going that well. But if you try to be positive, it's way better than focusing on the negative. I have now injured my neck on 2 separate occasions in the same year. The first time, I let myself, again, have time to reflect and have time to be sad, okay? But then the second time, I realized that I had a choice. And the choice was, I could either sit there and mope and cry again, even though I have experienced this before, I know what it's like, I could act like it's something different, or I could take action and do the things that I know that I need to do. Do my PT, do my exercises, make sure I stay away from certain things, certain triggers that is gonna irritate my neck, and make sure that I take a positive mindset about it, because if I have a negative mindset about it, I'm less likely to do the things that I'm supposed to do in order to get it better. The same thing goes for POTS. The issue is that it seems to be that the majority of people with POTS are so fixated on what's wrong, can people relate to me, and this is their way out. I'm just being honest. They're like, this is my way out. I don't have to try because I have an excuse now. I have a reason to not try. And that's something that really bothers me, because what I like to say is that it must not suck so much that you're not willing to do everything possible. And we get all the people, no, it's not excuses. I have extreme fatigue. I have extreme this. I can't do this. I can't do that. Well, you've already lost. You already lost. the person that says they can and the person that says they can't, they're both right. And when I say that you need to take action, I'm not saying you need to go run on the treadmill for 30 minutes tomorrow when you feel good. I'm saying if you can do 100 steps today, that's better than nothing. Then tomorrow, if you can do 150, that's better than yesterday. If you can do 152 the next day, that's better than nothing. The problem is that so many of you with POTS want to sulk. And you want to look at people like me and the people that I work with and the people that have a positive attitude, positive mindset, and want growth and want to get better and are actually willing to do anything because suffering sucked so much that we made a choice to shift our mindset and to do all the right things. You look at us and you get mad instead of maybe trying to join what we're doing and take our mindset a couple times and give it a ride. People are like, it must be nice. Wow, you must not have had POTS. It must be nice to be able to do all the things that you could do before you got sick. And, lucky you. You know what? It is nice. A lot of you people with POTS are going to get triggered by watching this video. And to me, that's okay. I'm not trying to be the relatable POTS person. I'm not trying to relate to you by showing you my flare-ups or my symptoms or what have you. I'm trying to give you motivation. I'm trying to show you the other side, that it is possible. It is nice to be better. It is nice to be doing normal daily things again. What's not nice though, is all the work that was put into it. It's hard, it's uncomfortable, and a lot of you people want to skip over that and go straight to being okay again. And that's just not how this works. And that's why you won't do it, because it becomes uncomfortable. And getting your mindset takes exercise. Getting in a good mindset takes exercise in the mindset. And just simply put, you're not willing to do the work. And when you are ready, we're here. But if this is not content that you like or that triggers you, you're not ready yet. And that's okay. But we'll be here for you when you are. A lot of times you see these people with POTS syndrome online, these different influencers or these chronic illness influencers, and it's really sickening what they do. They constantly are trying to be relatable to you guys. Misery loves company. They want you to sulk with them. They want to show you things. And the reason why I say that they're not willing to do everything possible, I just saw an Instagram reel of a girl who has chronic illness, who has POTS, whatever it is. And her reel was, when you eat foods that you know are gonna trigger you anyways because they taste so good. What? You're not willing to do what it takes. You're admitting to us that you're choosing sickness. So here's my challenge to you. If you've made it to the end of this video, if you've made it to this point, like and subscribe if you are new, like the video if you have liked it so far, but here's my challenge to you. I challenge you to stop going on the Reddit forums. I challenge you to stop going on all the Facebook groups that constantly just have people talking about their negative symptoms, and to having people talk about that they went to the emergency room last night and that, how do I manage these symptoms and I keep getting heart palpitations, I'm scared and all this stuff. I challenge you to get off of that. I challenge you to stop following chronic illness influencers that have a heavy focus on what they're going through and make content around their suffering. And I challenge you you don't even have to follow me. I challenge you though to take a positive mindset, to choose to be healthy, to choose to at least try and do everything possible and be honest about it. Don't eat the trigger foods. Figure out what foods really don't agree with you. Try to get a couple steps in today. Try to get a couple more steps in tomorrow. Try to get to the gym. Try to exercise. Try to do something. Do the things that you know are beneficial, but be honest with yourself that you are giving yourself a chance, that you're giving yourself 100% opportunity to actually get better. And when you're ready, leave me a comment, hit me up in my email, or click the link in my description and you can join our Positive POTS community for free, and we would love to have you there. All we talk about is positive things, our wins for the week, what we're doing to set ourselves up for success. And we just talk about the good things. If you talk about your symptoms, we talk about how we overcame them. We talk about how you overcome your anxiety, things that are going wrong in your life, but this is how I'm overcoming it. We talk about the positives, man. We keep a positive frame, a positive mindset. If you click the link in the description, you're gonna get it for free for 14 days, and you can join the group of people that are trying to change the narrative on chronic illness. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.